Many gun enthusiasts around the world have issues with disabilities. That shouldn't stop you from enjoying the sport that you love, or more importantly, from defending yourself in a self-defense situation. So we wanted to look at specifically 5 handguns that are perfect for anyone with a disability. Now, obviously, there's going to be a lot of variables in here depending on the disability, but we really believe, whether it be because of age, a lot of us, as we get up there in age, find we can't do the things we used to, or maybe it's an autoimmune disease, or whatever the case may be, most people in the world should be able to operate these 5 guns. Number 1, the Ruger LCR. I picked the Ruger LCR in .38 Special for several reasons. Out of all the small, lightweight .38 Special revolvers, I believe that the Ruger LCR has one of the easiest double action triggers, but in addition to that, Ruger has built-in technology in the LCR that reduces the recoil more than really any other small .38 Special revolver that I've ever felt in my life. And because of that reason, for a .38 Special, I believe that the LCR is about as good as it's going to get for those tiny little revolvers. Number 2, the Beretta Bobcat in .22 LR. This little .22 LR is ideal for anybody that can't necessarily operate or rack the slide of a semi-automatic, and they want a semi-automatic. First, I believe .22 LR is a great self-defense round. Now, that's up for debate. Put that aside, it's extremely easy to operate. You don't even ever need to rack the slide. You could just simply tip up the barrel, put a round in, as long as you can get ammo into that magazine. That is all there is to it. It's a very simple and physically easy gun to operate. Number 3, a Rock Island 1911 in .22 TCM. Now, I put a lot of thought into this because a lot of people, especially those of us who are getting up there in age, really love 1911s. We probably had a lot of experience with 1911s, and we love to carry a 1911. The .22 TCM is the easiest slide to rack that I have ever felt in my entire life, period, ever. It is the easiest and smoothest because it's a .22 cartridge, but the .22 TCM is really a .223 short. So it's almost like you have a small AR in a 1911 format, and it's an awesome, awesome self-defense round. Maybe one of the best self-defense rounds out there. Surprised it hasn't caught on as much as it should. But because of the ease to operate, and because it's an incredibly effective round, and also because it has virtually no recoil, the Rock Island 1911 and .22 TCM absolutely makes this list. Number 4, the Smith & Wesson Airweight and .22 LR. This is an 8-shot .22 LR revolver that is the lightest gun I've ever felt in my life, other than maybe a North American Arms revolver, but maybe not. It's incredibly lightweight. Really, again, the lightest gun I've ever felt in my life. And Smith & Wesson does a great job with their double action triggers. I think most people should be able to pull that trigger in double action. And you have 8 shots. It's a lightweight, fantastic choice for really most disabilities out there. And finally, number 5. Here I'm going to say most heavy Snubnose 357 Magnum revolvers. So for me, it would be something like the EAA Vindicator. For you, it may be like a Smith & Wesson Model 66. But I want to specifically address a couple things with this. Number 1, 38 Special plus P is what I would shoot through it. I would not shoot 357 Magnum. I would practice with 38 Special, and I would defend myself with 38 Special plus P with that particular revolver. I say heavy because you could get a plus P round, it's going to pack a punch, as long as you are physically able to pull that trigger. And there's the variable there. You want to try it out. There's a large variety of Snubnose 357 Magnums out there. So try the double action trigger. As long as you can do that double action trigger well, and you put a 38 Special Plus P, I don't think it's going to kick very hard. I don't think you're going to have any issues defending yourself, and you're going to have 6 rounds to do it with. And there's a lot of options out there in that category. So there you go. There's what I believe to be the top 5 best concealed carry guns for really anybody with any kind of disability. I know there's a bunch of them I didn't mention out there, and I know there's a lot of variabilities when it comes to the disability itself, but just kind of really putting some thought behind this. These are the best 5 that I came up with. Love to hear any insight or any ones that I didn't mention. Put that in the comments below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. If you feel called to support this channel to Patreon, that link is also below. But the most important part of this channel is we take prayer requests, so don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. As always, love God, love your family, and love guns. As many of you may or may not know, about a year ago I was dealing with a very serious heart condition. And through some procedures and a dramatic change in my lifestyle, I've found my way to a whole different level of health. And one aspect of that, and it's something that I believe is extremely important to talk about because Americans are not talking about it. I've really never heard anybody talk about it, to be quite honest, is the health benefits from the super hot peppers like a Trinidad scorpion pepper, because that has been one aspect of what I have done over the last year. Is a friend of mine who lost 110 pounds in 7 months just drinking a drink that he made with Trinidad scorpion peppers. I've been doing that as well. I saw how it changed him. I wanted in on that. And what it has done is, it's been one aspect of it. Of course, diet, exercise, that sort of thing is very important as well. But what this has done is not just allow me to lose weight, but I sleep better. I have a better outlook on life. I was actually having lunch with the guy that makes this the other day, and his brother committed suicide. He was dealing with addiction, he was dealing with depression, and he committed suicide. And my friend believes wholeheartedly, had he invented this drink before that, he would be alive today. And I kind of question that, like, well, that's a big statement to make. But ultimately what he's claiming is the capsaicins in those super hot peppers really satisfy your pituitary gland, which is the basis of addiction. And if you watch Johnny Schofield on YouTube, check him out. But he's fought addiction, and now he's addicted to hot peppers instead because it satisfies that same desire. So I think it's important to talk about better outlook in life, sleep better, lose weight, fight addiction. The link's below. Check it out. Just drinking Trinidad scorpion peppers, and it is hot. I'll give you a little warning, but he's taken out the binding agents that, so when it's hot, it's only hot for like a minute or two. It doesn't burn for hours. So there you go, man. I couldn't put down Trinidad scorpion peppers. This is how I do it. That link is below.